Okay, let's try this again. Pappy.
Welcome back.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Did you get the problem solved?
Yes, I don't have enough bandwidth right now to do that, so we're not going to be doing the games. It's fine. Everything crashed and I had to restart everything, and then it kept saying my internet was unstable, so...
This one.
It's fine.
There's 2.
2D2D2. Why did I just do that? How do I delete that? Can you delete the message? Pappy. Pappy. Can you not hear me? Pappy.
Hi, how are you? I haven't been able to get you to talk for the last.
I have been talking. Nobody can hear me.
Apparently, your microphone was.
I need you to delete that message. I just posted my screenshot of the fundraiser, and I need to get rid of it. In chat.
Okay. Talk about on
Twitch.
Yeah, I'll see what I could do.
Because it won't let me do it.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll let me do it.
Never mind. It did it.
There you go.
This is going to be a night.
No nights.
It's going to happen.
Damn it. Are you not on Facebook? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but it's still pinned.
Oh, that's easy to fix.
Yeah, if you could pin the other one, please. Oh, this is going to be a long night. Why are we already... Oh my god, I grabbed whatever this one is. It's cream soda. Have you had one?
Hmm?
The blue can of the poppy with the cream soda? I've never had.
No,
I don't
I've
like
not had
cream. I don't like cream. We're gonna find out.
No, I've not had that one.
We're gonna find out. Hold on.
There. That one's taken care of.
It tastes like vanilla ice cream.
I'll have to see if I can get it. That's probably one of those ones you got from Amazon, though, didn't you?
No. Yeah. Yes. That absolutely was one from Amazon because it just came out of the box. Stop it. My brain is imploding right now. Okay. So before bad things continue to happen, let's start from the beginning for our new stream, since we had to restart everything. My name is Amy Tilly Boyd. I am the founder of the Keep Our Vets Housed Foundation. I am streaming today, and I have been streaming pretty much all day today because I woke up to a reply video done by the family that you see in the screen. At least I think you can see it in the screen. They made national news not that long ago. He is a veteran. She is disabled. I relate to her having a heart attack. Mine was when I was 21. In any case, I am not just coming to you today as an advocate for justice for these veteran families on the housing and foreclosure front. I am coming to you today as a veteran wife, a mother, and someone who knows firsthand this nightmare and the grief and the trauma that it induces on these families. Today, though, I'm using my stream to try and help this family. This one is a big one. I thought we had it bad. We did not have it nearly as bad as them. They have until June 11th to raise just under $15,000. They have no other options. There is absolutely no one to email, to call. This is a horrible, horrible thing. And nonprofits on TikTok, as well as the national nonprofits, have either dropped the ball, can't help them, given them false hopes, or it's just not been good. And I can't say more than that because I was asked not to. They have issues that are ongoing on the legal front. In any case, my story is in 2014, after 12 years of service, my husband and I were blindsided by the threat of foreclosure. After 4 months, he lost his job. We had done everything right, just as all these families did. We paid our bills. We served this country. We had to ask for help when we fell on hard times. Because of the COVID-19 forbearance and numerous extensions that followed after, we are still fighting for our home. This fight opened my eyes to a national crisis hiding in plain sight that nobody was talking about then, and we're really not now. And that is exactly why I started the KOVH Foundation, to stand in the gap for those who served, and now we need to serve them. The grim reality is that on May 1st, the current administration paved the way to end the VA's VAST program. It was completely terminated. There was no fanfare, no parade, no national outcry, no protest, no nothing. It was just gone. This program helped more than 50,000 veterans avoid foreclosure through interest rate reductions of up to 3.5%, forbearances during hardships, payment deferrals for veterans transitioning from active duty to civilian life, foreclosure mediation, which they have a 78% success rate, and protections for families of deployed service members. All of it gone overnight. The head of the current administration that's in the White House said it is not the government's job to be the overlord or the guardian of these men and women. It absolutely is. Read the mission statement on the VA, which is a federal government agency. On September 1st, every other remaining federal mortgage assistance program, including FHA relief, will disappear as well. That is courtesy of the current administration. This just isn't a bureaucratic shift. It is a humanitarian crisis in the making. We are literally staring down over 50,000 minimum and growing veterans facing foreclosure guaranteed in the next 90 to 120 days. Veterans who are on fixed income and those with disabilities are at highest risk, and they are my foundation's #1 priority. The VA reports a 32% spike in housing-related distress calls in the last couple of months. If you are a mental health advocate, this definitely should concern you. Families of deployed troops just lost their safety net, and veterans transitioning to civilian jobs from active duty have no longer the luxury of enjoying that little tiny cushion that this program actually provided them. This is additional trauma on top of existing trauma, and the ripple effect is massive. We are looking at $87 billion in projected home equity loss by the end of 2026. 14 regional banks are now flagged as financially at risk because they are the biggest portfolio holders of VA mortgages. And across the nation, cities are preparing for a 27% surge in family homelessness. We are hurtling rapidly towards a crisis that would rival that of 2008, but the key difference in this time the people getting hit first are those that wore flags on uniforms that fought for this country. So why is there such a widespread silence? It's because it is buried in policy jargon. The politicians know that if they make these bills and these policies so deep in all kinds of BS and nonsense, you're not going to possibly go through and read it all. I do because I'm me. The media is completely distracted. Some people believe the housing market is strong enough that it will bounce back. It is not going to in this case. And worst of all, there is a false hope that private lenders will voluntarily fill the gap. They won't. They had a chance to step up when the VAST program on May 1st was ended. They did nothing. That is why the KOVH Foundation is standing virtually alone and raising this alarm. When you're supporting nonprofit organizations, ask them why they are not joining us and helping to fight this fight, because it should be the number one fight that we are all fighting unified right now. We created the grassroots national program known as the Veteran Housing Justice Ambassador Program. It is a national response to a national disgrace. We are going to be placing ambassadors in every state to represent the KOVH Foundation, to work with state leaders, to educate the public, to connect veteran families with resources on the local and state level, to push for legislative protections on the state level and the federal level, and stop this crisis before it escalates. This is not top down. This is bottom up, people powered change. We are giving American veterans the one thing they've been denied: a loud, unrelenting advocate in every corner of the country, one that cannot be ignored. We are asking for you to become an ambassador if you can guarantee me that you can give me 8 hours minimum a week to do training and workshops to learn how you can protect and help these families, to share our message, to reach out to your lawmakers, and to not let this happen on your watch. We always say, no brother or sister, no veteran, no soldier left behind. That is now. This is the time. Don't let this happen on your watch. You do not need a policy degree. You need courage. You don't need a uniform. You just need conviction. You need compassion and humanity, empathy. We cannot stand by while those who served our country lose their homes in silence. This is not a partisan issue. It is about protecting American families and the stability of our communities. The time for action is not tomorrow. It is today. This is not about left or right. It's not about politics. It's about families. It's about dignity. It is about doing what is right. It's about who we are as a nation. We cannot let the people who served this country come home to foreclosure notices. We cannot let this silent crisis continue in the shadows. So we're going to ask you, will you be a voice? Will you take the lead? Will you help us keep our vets housed? And if the answer is yes, then fill out an application to become an ambassador for your state and help us to fight this fight. You can send an email to kovhfoundation@gmail.com or give us a DM and tell us that you are interested in an application. Please do not try to do it if you're not going to guarantee that you can give me at least 8 hours a week. Hello, the crayon eater. There are nonprofits all across the board on the national level and here on TikTok, as well as all social media platforms, and I am not sure why they are not jumping at the bit to help us. This should be a priority, and it is not. If you are a veteran, this should be a priority, and it is not. In my link tree on the very top of it is the GoFundMe for this family that you see in my screen. They are the reason why I am doing this weekend. If by some chance you do give gifts, bits, or you do donate, I am going to be putting it directly into their GoFundMe and posting the receipt to prove that I did, because they are the priority. This family made local, state, and national news with their story, and while they were in the light, they were the center of attention, and promises were made across the board by so many different people. They have dropped the ball, and this family is suffering. Total, they need just under $15,000. The GoFundMe is set up for $5,000. He said to me in an email, because I've been in contact with him directly, that is the amount that they owe minus the attorney fees and the various fees that are associated with it. So I can't do much. My family is in crisis ourselves, but I promised him that I would try to do what I could. And I didn't make the promise that I would be able to help them save their home, because I can't, but I can do this. And so this is what we are going to be doing all weekend long. I forgot what I was going to say. Now I lost my train of thought.
No.
Yes. So if you go to the GoFundMe and read the story, he actually has done all the work and put the links in so that you can read their story if you're not familiar. I vaguely remember when it made national news. I am horrible with names and I don't remember faces, but I do remember them talking about how landlords were being accused of horrible treatment of their tenants. This is a rent to own situation. They are just under 15,000 from owning their house according to the contract. The problem is that the Pennsylvania AG is now on the case, and hopefully he punishes the evil people that caused them this harm in the fullest or to the fullest extent of the law. That being said, if you can donate, please do. If at the very least that you can help get the message out on your platforms across all social media, that would be the best thing that you can do. If you are interested in becoming an ambassador, kovhfoundation@gmail.com. Send us an email, ask us for an application. Otherwise, if you are in our Discord server, post it into the chat that you are interested in becoming and what state you are in, and we will get you an application. There is an interview process that the board will have to go over, and we will need a commitment of, like I said, a minimum of 8 hours a week. I am more than willing to work with you because I'm super flexible. Gifts are for viewers to show appreciation for your content. They are now a way to send money to oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Do what?
Hold on.
Who said what?
TikTok
where?
just gave me a warning.
Oh my god.
Oh yes. Hold on, let me screenshot this.
You can do whatever you want with it once
no,
you
I
get it.
can't. Hold on. Oh, this is funny. This is really funny. I'm going to load it on the screen.
TikTok, you've just made her day.
They made something. Do you see it?
Wait, oh, did you put it on Discord?
No, it's in my stream.
Oh, there it is. Hang on. I have to get to where I can see this a little bit better. Warning, gifts are for viewers to show appreciation for your hang on, I'm going to put this on a larger screen so I can see it. Gifts are for viewers to show appreciation for your content. They are not a way to send you money or to fundraise. Continue to ask for gifts inappropriately. But
I'm not asking for gifts.
No, we're just saying this is where you're.
I'm saying where I'm sending him. I'm choosing what I do with my gifts.
Yes, after I mean the gift, we appreciate the gifts. We're
that
not asking.
That is too funny. I am not asking for anything. That is too funny.
But because we have people that are going to send them in full transparency.
I'm being transparency where I'm sending it to. That is funny.
Yes,
That is funny.
Damn TikTok.
Yeah, that is. I'm gonna post it on TikTok. This is just hilarious. That is too funny.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wanting some bacon, but I don't think I'm going to have enough money.
Now you're making me hungry. Well, in my defense, it's been a while since I've been in trouble, so I'm gonna post it to TikTok. So this is funny. And TikTok is driving me nuts.
TikTok.
I could seriously go without this platform, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Fortunately, it has its purposes every now and then.
It does.
Damn it. Can't type today.
I need to try and appeal this though because I didn't ask for anything and I don't want that violation because that's going to be.
Yeah, I know. That's just so bizarre. TikTok, she's not doing anything that's illegal.
No.
She's just being transparent.
Okay. Everybody's coming online now.
Hey, oh, wait.
That is freaking funny though. That is hilarious that popped up.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that one happen.
That's funny because I have never asked for anything.
Nope. Humanity. Oh, the humanity.
What?
I said, oh, the humanity.
What humanity?
TikTok's humanity. Or lack thereof.
There's nothing to appeal? How can I? Nope, I can't. There's nothing to appeal. That's very weird. I wonder if I need to restart then.
Sure, why not? Or at least restart TikTok.
Because it says we'll be suspended for this live.
Go ahead and restart for TikTok.